Well, good morning, YouTube. All right, it's Sunday, the final day here at the Music City Bike Fest in Nashville, Tennessee at Oswald's Harley-Davidson. I'm up and out kind of early this morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's still pretty cloudy, but it's not raining. It's very breezy, as you can tell. But it feels kind of nice out here. There's nobody here yet. It's only about 7:30. And this venue doesn't open until noon. Now, we're going to open at 9. But, I don't know, I'm just kind of enjoying this solitude right now. I haven't seen Alan yet this morning. Katie was still in bed when I walked out of Goliath. So I just found a place over here under the pavilion. Just going to hang out, get some me time. All right, well, it is 9 a.m. and Alan and I are rolling up the curtains. Katie's still in bed, believe it or not. Check the weather. Between now and 11 a.m., there is a 15% chance of rain. After that, it goes to like almost zero for the remainder of the day. So maybe that'll bring some people out, maybe some people that weren't out before. I'm just hoping that we'll get something. Again, the venue doesn't officially open until noon. But I'm not going to just sit around till noon. I'm going to open up the curtains and then sit around till noon, I guess. I don't know. Well, guys, I don't know when it happened, but I told you that the winds had picked up this morning. That's actually what woke me up a little early today, is just the sound of the awning kind of shaking back and forth. And I just noticed that Ultraband had a tent here, and their tent is gone. I have no idea where it is. And all their stuff's in a disarray. So I just sent a message to the promoter so we can get a hold of them. Let them know. I don't know where the tent went. I walked the area. It's not anywhere to be found unless it's maybe up on that roof or something. You know, those things are like parachutes, and they obviously didn't have it strapped down very well. So who knows how far it went with those winds that we had this morning. Well, we got one. It was definitely worth opening a little bit early. Beautiful yellow and black CVO Road Glide 2022. And we're changing all 3 oils, engine, transmission, and primary. He mentioned that he saw the videos and how slow it's been, so he thought he'd come and help out. And I greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, we got Micah here with us. He came all the way from Las Vegas and says he loves watching the channel. You got anything you want to say to YouTube, Micah? Huh? You got anything you want to say?
Hi.
It's awesome. I think it's probably one of the furthest anyone's traveled to come see us at a small event like this. Guys, it is almost noon and those chances of rain have gone past us without any incident. It's becoming a beautiful day out. It's nice and sunny, and as you can see, motorcycles are starting to pull into the parking lot. Just maybe it'll turn into a nice afternoon, I hope. So it's 1 o'clock now. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's warm, very warm. Not brutal hot, just very warm. In the sun, it feels nice. There are people coming out. I'm just still not seeing any real business to be had. it's about 1:30. We're still not seeing any business here, like at all. We had one motorcycle earlier. I think we've sold a t-shirt and maybe a Wild Willie's or something like that. I don't know. So taking down the non-essential things like the little covers on our poles that connect to the awning. I'm gonna have Katie start putting away her bulk items, just leaving a couple of the popular things out. Alan's cleaning up the shop area. I'll probably start pulling down like the signs and putting them away. Yeah, just little stuff so that we kind of get a little jump start on it, so that we can get some rest before we hit the road tonight. Yeah. Hi guys, you remember a couple of days ago when the U-Haul drove off the ledge and landed there? Well, now we're trying to move it because our tailgate won't go down all the way until it's moved somewhere. They took my suggestion by getting the forklift, and that made it pretty easy. I can't take credit, I didn't do it, but I said, they didn't know how they were gonna do it. I said, just go get the forklift. There's someone running around here. That'll do it.
From up here in Nashville called Parker and Del Air. A little something about relationship.
Guys, it's about 3:30 and we're fairly well into our pack-up process now. Alan actually just finished doing a service on this motorcycle. Came in a little while ago, not too awfully long. Customer-wise, it's definitely thinning out, but we were thankful to get that one other motorcycle. We've actually got more sport bikes in the parking lot now than we do anything else, which doesn't bother me any at all. I've got oil and filters for sport bikes too, but they don't seem to be coming up and buying, so. Hey guys, about 5:45 and we've got most everything put away. See, Katie's section over here is empty. We still got those two lifts out, which we'll load in just before we load the bikes. But I wanted to leave them out while we put the awnings away, just so we're not tripping over them trying to put the awnings up in the racks. It just makes it easier. But yeah, a few more minutes, well, probably an hour, we should be done with loading. guys, 7:27 p.m. Everything's put away. We still need to drive Goliath off of the blocks up front, and we back him up. We can then hook up the trailer, pick up the wheel chocks, pick up the power cords. But that's pretty much it. Everything's loaded in other than our hand wash sink. And we're waiting until we're done with all the hookup before we do that. And in a couple of minutes, we're gonna go over and help our friends, Brendan and Ron. They gotta take that tent down. And it's hard for Ron to do by himself. So we're gonna go give him a helping hand, get that down, and then we'll all be done for the most part. All right, guys, our last beautiful sunset here in Nashville. And we've got to move these light towers because some moron, knowing that we needed to leave, put them running in front of Goliath, and I'm gonna need every bit of this room to make the turn to try to get out of here. And I still don't know that I can make the turn with this tent in the way, but we're gonna find out. All right, so we moved the fence, the light towers, and this power box. So as long as I can clear that grassy nub, I should be good to make the swing to get out of here. It looks like a lot of room, but I can't go off the edge at all over here because it's a 10-foot drop down to that sidewalk. And of course I got the telephone pole over there, but I think I should be fine. All right, guys, it's now about 20 till 9, and we got the other trailer moved over here. I guess what we're just calling the Indian trailer for now.
The gooseneck.
Yeah, just because the parking lot over there is kind of tricky. There were some holes and some off-road areas, and I just thought it was better to help Alan, be a second set of eyes for Alan as he drove the trailer out of there and got it over here. Katie has already showered. Alan is showering now, and then I'm going to jump in a shower, and then we're going to hit the road for Laconia, but that'll be a whole nother video, so we're going to end this one here. And unfortunately, this is the slowest rally we have had in a long time. Yeah. Our overall sales were only about a quarter of what we would normally do on a decent day at any rally, and that was all 4 days combined. So it was pretty sad. We didn't even make enough sales to equal, gross sales, to equal what we paid for rent here, let alone the profit margin on that product. So yeah, unfortunately, we took a loss on this one. But the thing is, we wanted to be real with you. And, you know, like some YouTube channels, they make everything look like it's sunshine and rainbows. And the truth is, with what we do, sometimes we lose. And this is one of those times where we lost. People were making comments on how we're still staying in good spirits. And guys, it's just because this is just part of the game. It's what happens. We're lucky enough that we've got ourselves in a position that even though we did lose money here, and it was probably not the best business decision to do this, we're going to go on. You know, life goes on. You know, we still got a home. We still got everything we need. We're not desperate to make money at each show to get to the next show. So we're going to be fine. It just sucks that it happened, but we're not upset about it. It just is what it is, man.
And we had a good time. We got to spend time with our friends and do a lot of people watching. And there was a lot of activity here. They had UFC fighting going on. They had the sound wars. They had a lot of music here. So, I mean, it was a lot of fun. And sometimes you have to take a gamble with these things and just see what happens.
Yeah, so all in all, we had a good time. Mostly because Brendan and Ron were here, and they're really good friends of ours. And we haven't had a rally where we're right next to them and be able to hang out with them as much as we did in a long time. So, yeah, it was really fun. But anyway, guys, we're going to close this video, get cleaned up, and then hit the road for Laconia. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until the next time we see you,
keep those engines running.
well, she said.